Mobbin launched an MCP server, which means now we can use all of our favorite AI tools to link directly into Mobbin, and it just becomes research heaven. Let's have a look at a few use cases of how we can use this as designers. Please make sure to check out the chapters in this video, as you might want to skip ahead or go back for some installation help. Let's jump in. Now, just in case you've been living under a rock and don't know what Mobbin is, let me tell you. Mobbin is the world's largest mobile and web design library with over 600,000 screenshots from different apps and websites, so that you don't have to design blind anymore and you always have something to reference. Now, if you don't know what an MCP is, it's a modal context protocol, and all that really means is that it is the bridge that allows you to connect a tool like Mobbin to an AI tool like Claude Code or Cursor or Codex. Now let's start installing our Mobbin MCP into Claude Desktop. There is a link to this page in the description, so you can go onto it. We're going to click on Install MCP. Then down here at the bottom, it's going to give us different ways of how to install it. Now, you'll notice here that Claude Code exists here. This is how to install it for Claude Code on terminal, which I'll show you in a second. If you want to install it for Claude Desktop, see all supported clients right over here. It'll link you to this page, and then you can find whatever you need. And you can see here that there's more things, like you connect it to Cursor, to Lovable, anything you need. Claude Desktop right here, and then it shows us, go to Customize Connectors, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to copy this URL, then I'll go into my Claude, and here on the left, you'll see Customize. Then I'll go into Connectors, click on the plus here, add custom connectors. I'm just gonna call it Mobbin, remote MCP server, just paste that in, add it, connect. And at this point, it will also open Mobbin for you to authenticate yourself. You do have to have a paid plan on Mobbin to get this to work. So I'll just continue, and voila, it is connected. And you can see that inside of here, we've got our search screens interactive tool. Important to note that Mobbin MCP is currently still in beta, which means that we might get even more tools as it goes along, or this tool might even be updated. So I'm sure there's more exciting things to come. Now, if you want to install it in Claude Code, it's slightly different. Let's click on this over here. All you need to do is open the terminal and put in this command. So I'm going to copy that and then command and space to go into my spotlight, open my terminal, search for Claude. I'll paste that command in. Then it says done, super quick. Remember, we still need to authenticate it, but at this step, I would recommend exiting and coming back in. So I'll just type exit, then Claude again, then /plugin, go into installed here on the right, and then you'll see that Mobbin has been added to that list, and I need to enter it to authenticate. Once you click authenticate, it will open a browser screen, just like we did with Claude Desktop, and you just need to sign in. Don't forget, you do need a paid Mobbin plan if you want to use this. There is a link in my description to sign up and get 20% off if you want. Now for the main event, let's actually see how we can use this. First use case I want to show you is a classic Mobbin use case. I'm researching to design a specific page, let's say a cart page for an e-commerce application, and I just need to pull out references from loads of different apps up there to see what is best practice. So I'm starting a new chat on Claude for Desktop, and I'll just paste my prompt in. I'm designing a cart page for an e-com app. Pull the best examples from Mobbin, identify the key patterns and current trends you're seeing. Give me 5 strong, established examples and 2 that are doing something unexpected and unconventional. Let's see what it comes up with. Okay, so already we're starting to get results right inside of Claude Desktop. You can see here that there's about 30 screens that it's pulled up, and if I tap on any of them, what it will do is it will open that link to send me to them inside of Mobbin, which means that I can keep looking. Let's say this one's from Target, so then I can go straight in to see other screenshots from that specific website. Great set of results across a wide range of apps. Here's my breakdown. And then it's saying across these 30 screens, here are some patterns that I've found. So sticky CTAs, transparent price breakdown, 5 strong established examples, which is what I've asked for. It's saying Target, the gold standard. And these are all great apps that maybe you don't have on your phone, you don't have access to. And this is a great way to just like ask it to do that research for you. And then some unexpected examples as well. Now it's asking me, do you want me to pull more screens or anything like that? Now I'm actually gonna ask it, can you bring this summary into Figma, especially the key patterns, current trend section, all of that. And I've given it a link to a Figma file, and it can do this because my Claude Desktop is also connected through the MCP to Figma as well. So this is what it did. Let's have a look. it put up all the key patterns and current trends that it found. So this is all like Claude capabilities, but using the research that it did from Mobbin through the MCP. So it's telling me sticky CTA, floating total, it's the universal anchor. Here are the examples in Eventbrite and Target and TikTok Shop. Then it gave me transparent price breakdowns, and you can see it did like this little thing showing like itemized discount row, regional/bag fees, surface, tax shown inline. I'm not quite sure what these are anchored to specifically. Strike through original price, yeah, because that's over here. But still, like this is great. Think of how much time this would take you to do this manually. It is amazing that we can just get this to do it for us. It is just a researcher's dream. One little note that I will say, Claude seemed to struggle bringing the screenshots in. It put them in like absolutely fine in here, but when I asked it to put them in Figma, it did struggle a little bit. So just bear that in mind. What I had to do in the end is I had to ask it to give me those screenshots as a file, and then I just linked them up. But again, it's all in beta, it's all really new, but even that is still way quicker than it would have been to do it without this MCP connection. I think it's pretty easy to tell that I'm a big fan of Mobbin, and I really want to thank them for sponsoring this video. I am a true fan and user of Mobbin and have been for years now, so I love showcasing them in my videos. As I said before, there is a link in my description to sign up to Mobbin with a 20% discount, so make sure to check them out. Now, because I noticed that Claude for Desktop struggled a little bit with bringing in those screenshots, I thought I'd try the same exact prompt with Claude Code in Terminal. So I gave in the exact same prompt in my terminal, and I said, please display what you find in a nicely presentable HTML file, because we know that Claude Code does that really well. And this is what it came up with. The cart page, what's working, what's shifting? Wonderful. So it's telling me some core patterns, what every cart does. These are the trends. Then 5, establish strong execution for proven patterns. And it's bringing in the exact examples and the screenshots really well. So I've got IKEA, I've got Target, I've got HBX, I've got Uniqlo. Look, this is really great if you need this either for your own work, or you need to send this off to some stakeholders or a client or someone you're working on this project with. This is a really good output. Let's look at our second use case, which is using the Mobbin MCP to benchmark and test our own designs against best in class in the market. So I have this design in Figma, and it's sort of an onboarding flow for a fitness lifestyle app when you need to answer questions about your lifestyle. Now, let's say I want to test this against other sort of fitness apps on the market or onboarding apps and see how it stacks up and what am I missing. So what I can do, I can go into my Claude Desktop and I'm just going to paste in my prompt. I'm saying I've designed a 4-screen onboarding flow for a fitness app. Here's a Figma link. I'll give it to it in a second. Using Mobbin, benchmark my design against the best onboarding flows in fitness apps. What are the top apps doing that I am or what I'm not? Where does my design fall short? And I'm asking it, add the feedback directly into Figma rather than just listing it inside of Claude. So I'll go into my Figma and I'll just give it a link to this file. Go back in here and paste that in and just send it on its way. So let's have a look. It did do some stuff inside of here, but it also did it in Figma. So it's telling me, I'll start by examining your Figma design, searching through Mobbin. Okay, I've seen these, good. I'll look at the screens clearly. You can see it brought up different onboarding flows from different apps. And you can see it did it in kind of a few different steps. So the first one was fitness app onboarding goal selection. Then it searched for fitness app personalization plan, reveal paywall. So these are things that I wouldn't think to search for through Mobbin. So it's cool that there's like the AI brain doing that for me. Cool, let's have a look what it did in Figma. Ooh, so in Figma, it put this sort of goal selection frame underneath. I did ask it to use the actual annotation tools, but then I found out that Claude can't actually do that. So it just wrote them up for me. Still great. And for each screen, it gave me like what's doing well, what's still missing, and what falls short. So for example, on this page, how active are you currently? It's giving me some things on here, like it's saying it's relatable, everyday language, but there's no explicit continue button or no icon pause selection. And it's telling me like this app, I don't know how to pronounce that, activity screen pairs each level with an icon. Options become instantly scannable without needing to read the full label. Very cool. I kind of wanted another option of how to see this because I knew that this is great, but I want to see it against the screenshots from the different apps. And I already knew from my previous example that Claude struggles to bring those screenshots into here. So I thought, what does Claude Code know how to do really well? And that is to build a website. So I put in Claude Code the exact same prompt, but then I added, please display what you find in a nicely presentable HTML file. And I sent it on its way. This delightful website. So if we look through, it says 6 strengths matching best-in-class patterns, 8 missing patterns, 10 screen level refinements, overall 58% completeness for best-in-class. And it just broke it down. It brought the screens in, which is really nice. And then it said screen out of 4, goal selection, clear question, progress bar, but no icons. Yeah, so it really broke it down for me, matching best-in-class pattern, where I'm doing it really well, and then it says like, this matches this matches that, missing patterns, and it's giving me the examples, high priority, personalize it. It's telling me these are the different apps that do that, and then it gives me one of the examples here as well. And I can keep tweaking that in my Claude Code if I want, like ask it to put in more things or less things, but this is a really cool analysis in a really visual way that I can just look at it, send it to different stakeholders. Now let's have a look at one more use case that I find really, really fun. What I really like about Mobbin in general is that it scans through the text on all of the screenshots, so you can search for screens that have a certain word in them as well, and not just like what is the topic of this page, which is really powerful. So I thought I'd try and harness that in a certain way and use the MCP to ask Claude to find me great examples of microcopy in different scenarios. I did this one again in Claude Desktop and in Code, and I want to show you 3 different kinds of outputs because it's good for us to know, yes, good, it can, Claude and Mobbin together can do this for us, but then how can I use it? So put in this prompt, using Mobbin, research how top apps write microcopy across these 4 key moments: offline errors, error message, empty states, and permission prompts. For each one, pull the examples, give me the key takeaways. So in Desktop, and we've seen this in the previous 2 examples, what it did is it searched through, pulled up loads and loads of screenshots right here for me, which is already great. And then it did a little summary. So 4 key moments, which are the ones that I requested. And then it's telling me where it got them from, what are the best examples, what separates good from generic. Wonderful things like soft framing helps, you seem to be offline or looks like you're offline, lands warmer than a blunt declarative, you are offline. So it's giving me those examples of what can be a bit more friendly. This is great. Now I asked it, can you export the summary in a way that's easier to read? And it said it can put it into Notion for me if I want. Again, you need to connect through the MCP, or it can do a PDF. I asked it to do a PDF, and 'tis not pretty, but it does the job. Yeah, if you look inside of here, these are the examples. It's taking the actual text from Expedia, from GoPay, from WeTransfer, and putting it in and telling me why it's good. This PDF isn't structured in a really beautiful way, but it does the job, which is what we need. Another output was to Notion. So this is my Notion page. Microcopy research, 4 key moments. It brought in all the same things and the screenshots. It isn't styled, again, exactly how I would have wanted it to style it, like the screenshots next to each other, but that's so easy for me to do. And if you've seen any of my videos, you know that I'm a big believer that AI shouldn't be doing everything for us. We still need a reason to look through all of this, and having the need to almost like restructure it is perfect. I'm gonna have the incentive to read through it a bit more. But again, the way that it can harness all of that information from Mobbin into here is fantastic. Then I tried doing it with Claude Code in Terminal and asking it to produce an HTML page. What I got at the end is it did give me a summary. It's telling me this is the structure, what makes the copy analysis actionable for me, and then it did give me a link to it as well. So if I open that web page, ta-da! It structured it really nicely. I have like these clickable things here, so I can go send me straight to empty states. Empty states are underrated, onboarding moments, a blank screen with no guidance is a dead end. And it's giving me all of these examples. Like, this is an incredible deliverable if you need it for your project or for your own research even. This is so nice for me to just have a look at this and see what's the best thing out there, and then I can use this in my designs. So describe the future state, not the absence. This is really good advice actually for microcopy for an empty state. Effective empty states copy paints a picture of what will be here once the user acts. Avoid no trip booked yet. Better, your next adventure starts here. Book flights to see it appear. Amazing. And it's taking all of that from the information it gathered through Mobbin. So that's that. That was a bit of a whistle-stop tour, just showing you what you can achieve with the Mobbin MCP. There is so much more than you can do. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Let me know how you see yourself using this and if it's going to speed up your workflow like it will mine. See you at the next one.